All right, guys, welcome back to Victory Inc. We have an inner box or an inner case of 16 Donruss Signature Series, 8 boxes. There's going to be 4 autographs per box. I'm going to run through the team list, and we're going to get right to it today. Jay Miller has Arizona, Tim Blevins with Atlanta, John Guthrie with Baltimore, Vincent with Buffalo, Carolina with John Mormon, Chicago, John Guthrie, Cincinnati, Ben Contras, Cleveland, Jay Miller, Dallas, Anthony Gruber, Denver, Vincent. Detroit goes to Vincent. Green Bay goes to Anthony. Houston goes to Jay. Sean with Indianapolis and Jacksonville. Anthony with Kansas City. John Guthrie with the Rams. Jay Miller with Miami. John Mormon with Minnesota, New England, and New Orleans. Jay Miller with the New York Giants. John Mormon with the Jets. Sean with Oakland. Ben with Philly. Joe Knapp with Pittsburgh. Sean with San Diego. Anthony San Francisco. Brady with Seattle. John Guthrie with Tampa Bay, Tennessee. And Tim Blevins with Washington. All right, guys. Like I said, we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to get right into it. Apparently Ben hates the puffin out. See what he wants. Killing me. All right, guys. Here we go. JG, you still here? Yeah. All right. It's 4 cards per box, so we're going to have 32 hits in this. All autographs, guys. There we go. Anybody have any? Get a Bosa? Yeah, that'd be all right. Anybody have a preference on which side we start on? Mod you up here, John. All right, starting on the left. John Guthrie says start on the left. We're going to start on the left. Golf 101, man, I think I'd rather have the Dickerson. Or the Derrick Henry. I don't know, that's just me. Box 1. And I will sleeve these all up immediately after the break, guys. That's actually a nice little box. All right. Going to Houston, Jay Miller, Keith Mumphrey. Goes to Jay in Houston. Going to Jay Miller and the New York Giants. Little Sterling Shepard RPA. It's a nice little pickup, Jay. Nice little hit. Also not numbered. Also going to Houston and Jay Miller. About Braxton Miller. Braxton Miller RPA, not numbered. Going to Jay Miller and the Houston Texans. And wow, that's a whole personal box for Jay. Number 1 of 15, little eBay 101 action. Kenyon Drake. Jay Miller and the Miami Dolphins. One color patch. Well, guys, it's a nice box for Jay. Let's see if we can get the rest of you some hits. Box 2. Started on the right, do over. Yeah, we're already committed, JG. Sorry, buddy. No, you've got to be kidding me. All right. Going to John Mormon in Minnesota. Eric Kendricks. I don't know, man. I like Kendricks. It's not a bad little hit if you're a Vikings fan. Oh. JG, you should have pulled the trigger on the Cleveland trade. This is also going to Jay Miller. Joe Hayden. Joe Hayden, also not numbered. All right. This is actually pretty cool, man. Like they do some cards for the guys that don't know. They're called elusive ink, and it's guys that have not signed in either a really long time or just have really not signed in general. And this one's gonna go to Sean Snyder. Sebastian Janikowski. Like, you wouldn't think it's a whole lot, man, but kicker autos actually go for they catch a nice little fee. So, and this one just happens to be numbered 18 of 25. I don't know if you guys can see that. 1825. Sebastian Janikowski. Congratulations, Sean. And hey, why not? Seems like there's always a dupe in every case of these that I've ever watched. It's got the white patch. Why not go for the teal patch? Another Kenyon Drake. Going to Jay Miller. Little focus. All right, on to box 3. I'm trying to get your Jared Goff, man. Trying to get it. See what happens. You've got to be kidding. Come on, Panini. Jeez. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Like, Jay's tearing it up here. And for the Washington Redskins, Tim Blevins. I think this is your first ever autograph. Yeah, it's your first ever autograph, I think, from me, Tim. Preston Smith, Washington Redskins. And for your second ever autograph with me, Tim, about Deion Jones and the Atlanta Falcons. Both of those going out to Tim. And, wow. How about another Sterling Shepard for Jay Miller? Man. This is insane. Sterling Shepard going to Jay. And also going to Jay, number 1250, Paul Perkins. Yeah, I'll bet you do, man. You've got like half the case so far. Paul Perkins. I bet you Ben is kicking himself, man. seems to always happen too, man. Whenever there's a trade involved, somebody does really well and then somebody doesn't. Box 4. This is the halfway point. Oh, that's interesting. We do have a redemption. And first off, have some rookie ink going to Carolina and John Mormon. James Bradbury. James Bradbury rookie ink. And also, no, this one's going to Anthony Gruber. Trevor Davis, RPA. For Green Bay, not numbered. It goes to Anthony. Number 37 of 50. Going to Jacksonville and Sean Snyder. Brandon Allen, rookie ink. Never know, man. If Bortles continues to disappoint, you might see him sometime in the near future. And I'm going to use this empty box here real quick. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Not going to work. We'll do it like this. We have Signature Prime of Nick Mangold to the New York Jets. I don't know if that's going to focus in or not. Nick Mangold to the New York Jets. You got your pen on you? Okay. That goes to John Mormon. We'll jump in here on the right-hand side. This is 2016 Signature Series. Yeah, no kidding, man. Got a couple people that haven't had anything yet. Unreal. All right. Going to Jay Miller in Houston. Another Keith Mumphrey. Can't really get that to focus in real well. Let's try and do. There we go. Hey Vince, how we doing, buddy? Also, another rookie jersey signature series going to. Anybody have a guess? Jay Miller and the Houston Texans one more time. Tyler Irvin. And that goes to Jay in Houston. All right, going to Detroit. Going to Vincent. We got 3 boxes left, Vince. We're down. So we've been through 5 already. This is the 5th box. So, but going to Detroit, and to you, buddy, is Quandre Diggs. And also going to my buddy Vincent Hurst, number 44 of 50, rookie ink of Adam Gotsis. All right, guys, 3 boxes to go. Got a whole bunch of other people we need hits for, man. Little one-sided today. All right, guys. 250 Panini points. That'll be randomed off to everybody in the group. And I'll do that back in the room, or back on Facebook. To Anthony Gruber in San Francisco 49ers. Eric Armstead. John Mormon in Minnesota. Taylor Heineke. To be honest with you, I've never heard of that guy. I mean, cards on the table. I've never heard of him. But cheers, buddy. And we have an elusive ink for none other than Vincent Hurst with the Detroit Lions. Vince, are you still watching? How about a Dick LeBeau numbered 4 of 5? That's that's a pretty nice hit, man. Dick LeBeau 4 of 5 going to Vincent Hurst. 2 boxes left, guys. Jay, I'm not gonna lie. I really kind of hope you don't get anything else. I mean, I know you're always gonna. Right. Well, I mean, that's a pretty good hit for a crap team. That's pretty solid. All right, guys. Got another 250 points. It's going to be random off to the group. So when we do that, all the points will be highest to lowest, and top however many points there are. Like right now we have 2, and they're both 250, so they'll be 1 and 2. Number 1 and 2 will get those points. John Guthrie with the Baltimore Ravens. Kalen Clay. He goes to John Guthrie. Also going to John Mormon, Michael Pruitt for the Minnesota Vikings. Michael Pruitt. Yeah, if Jay hadn't been stingy and came off those Browns, you'd have yourself a nice Joe Hayden. All right. Vincent Hurst with another low number here, number 2 of 15, and another elusive ink. Brandon McManus. You can hit Anthony up for that. I'll bet you he wouldn't mind having it. So, Brandon McManus to Vincent Hurst. Last box, guys. Yeah, you know, I was just saying before you got in here, Vince, the kicker autographs actually will probably pull in about $20. So, I mean, it is what it is. That's pretty nice. Somebody's going to be happy with that. Somebody's going to be happy, really happy with that. I see a few trades coming up people's way. All right, guys. Carolina Panthers, John Mormon. Ryan Khalil. Ryan Khalil to John Mormon. We have yet another Trevor Davis RPA. I don't know how Panini packs these things. This is going to Anthony Gruber and the Green Bay Packers. Okay. Another low number elusive ink. And this one's also going to go to Vince. Number 6 of 15. Steve Atwater. That's a pretty solid hit. I always liked Steve Atwater. But Vince, I'm telling you right now, if you're looking to move any of these Denver guys, get a hold of Anthony. He'll want them. And our last hit of the case, number 1 of 15, an eBay 1 of 1. And it is a dual signature. Dual rookie signature. And it's going to go to John Mormon and the Vikings. How about Laquan Treadwell and Mobo, buddy? Moritz Boringer. Going out to John Mormon. If I can get it to focus in here. Yeah, let Anthony know, man. He'll snatch up your Broncos. So, yeah, it's a nice little hit, man. 1 out of 15. Pretty sweet. But that's the break, guys. When we're done here and we get this all sorted and get it all sent out to you and everything, later on tonight I'm going to be putting the other half of that top strata up. And it's going to be $25 a team, random team. And, yeah, it shouldn't be too long. I'm going to have to upload the video and everything, and I'll make a link to that for those of you that didn't get to catch it all. So, all right, guys, with that, thanks. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.